Hello, Duke. I'm AJ Laudenslager.
And I'm Tierney Maray. Today is Monday, September 15th.
And here's the word. Last Friday, the Trinity College of Arts and Sciences Council announced that the curriculum for the school will be updated for the modern age. While the current curriculum, implemented back in 2000, hasn't seen any changes in over a decade, the educational setting at Duke has changed greatly with the introduction of programs such as Duke Immerse and Duke Engage. Trinity Dean Lori Patton noted that while curriculum works well, the revision will allow faculty to greater input and control in determining just what a course looks like in the modern age. It is unclear exactly what the revision means for students. However, the revision isn't expected to be finalized until 2017.
This past Thursday, Dr. Paul Hahn of the Duke Eye Center performed a groundbreaking eye surgery that partially restores sight for patients with retinitis pigmentosa, a degenerative eye condition. Developed mostly by the Duke Eye Center alumni, the device provides electrical stimulation to the retina, allowing the patient to discern light and objects. The patient, Larry Hester, is the seventh man in the U.S. to receive the groundbreaking procedure. While his sight is not completely restored, Hester said he is happy to be the first in the North Carolina area to receive the device, and he hopes to see the fireworks on the 4th of July.
The results from last week's DSG freshman election are in. Out of the 44 candidates that ran, only 12 were ultimately voted into the Senate. Your new freshman senators are Antonio Chiernuaga, Jonathan Gillespie, Moses Wayne, Noor Tasneem, Rianka Ganguly, Jacqueline Moneta, Gwen Gang, John Liu, Tion Barmer, Anna Sun, Lizzie Speed, and Jack Dolgan. Over 800 votes were cast in the election this past Thursday, and a 22.8% increase from last year, which represents a turnout just shy of half of the freshman class. A huge congratulations to all of the new senators. You guys are going to be great.
Last Tuesday, U.S. News & World Report released their annual ranking of national universities. While Duke remains a top 10 school, it is now tied for 8th place with the University of Pennsylvania, a drop from last year's three-way tie from 7th place with MIT and UPenn. For over 2 decades, Duke has rested comfortably in the top 10 schools, fluctuating in ranking over the years. However, last year's ranking was the highest Duke has seen since 2005. Michael Schoenfield, Vice President for Public Affairs and Government Relations, expressed no concern with the drop in rankings in a recent Chronicle article. The university is still pleased to be ranked at the top, he said. It's much better to be in the top 10 than not in the top 10. Now let's go over to Wallace Wade for an update about Duke football.
Thanks, Tierney. I'm standing here in Wallace Wade Stadium where just 2 days ago, the Duke football team played a phenomenal game against the Kansas Jayhawks.
The Blue Devils showed no signs of slowing down after past wins over Troy and Elon, as several team members continued to deliver strong performances. Freshman Sean Wilson set a university record, rushing an astounding 245 yards during Saturday's game. If the Blue Devils keep this up, a bowl game at the end of the season seems to be a definite guarantee. Hardly a close game, Duke beat Kansas 41-3.
Now, if you missed the game, you can go to our website and check out the highlights. Reporting from Wallace Wade Stadium, Austin Ruiz, DSB News. Back to you guys in the studio.
And that's all we have for this week.
Check back on DukeStudentBroadcasting.com for the latest Duke news.
And see you next week.